Welcome back. Today we're going to look at events in ActionScript. So events are what allow user interaction with your program. They're a means of really creating a dynamic application that caters for user input and other things that are happening within the program. So let's have a look at events now. So we're going to create a new Flash file, a new ActionScript file. I'm going to call it, so I'll go File, New Document, just accept the defaults again. And we're going to save it as Circle Move. Okay, so save it as the Flash file, save that as Circle Move. And again, we're going to create an ActionScript file. So make sure you've clicked off the stage and go to the properties, and we're going to add in a document class, call that Circle Move as well. Press enter, get the warning message, and then click the pencil icon on the right to edit the class definition. Okay, and let's save those. I've actually got a few open here at the moment. So saving Circle Move, and so we'll have Circle Move and the Flash file and the ActionScript file. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to add what they call an event listener to the stage. So the event listener, as the name suggests, will listen for events. So we start writing this within our constructor again. So stage dot add, you may want to use autocomplete here. Add event listener. Oops. Add event listener. Now, our stage is going to listen for events, but we have to tell ActionScript what type of events. And the type of event we want to work with are, in this case, the mouse events. But before we can tell ActionScript about the events we're interested in, we have to import the mouse event. Well, we have to import the events package. So flash.events is the package part of the import statement, and then we're going to import the mouse event, and I'll just select that from the autocomplete drop down list and semicolon. Okay, so we can go back to our constructor now. We're importing the flash.events.mouse event, so we can tell ActionScript what event we want to listen for. So in the brackets now, put in mouse event. And with the mouse, there are many different types of events which can occur with your mouse. As you can see here, you've got the mouse click, you've got context menu, which is when you select something from in Windows, when you right click, you get a menu, you select something. You've got double click, middle click, many different events associated with the mouse. The one we want to use first off is the mouse down. So just select that. So the mouse down is when you actually press down on a mouse button. Okay, and so in this method or function, stage.add event listener, mouse event.mouse down. Okay, so we're telling ActionScript what event we're looking for, which is mouse down event. Then we have to tell Flash what function we want to run when the event occurs. So we're going to put in a name of a function, which we're putting in the name of the function now, but we have to actually create that function shortly. So we'll call it mouse down handler. Okay, using camel case. There we go. So we've got mouse down handler is our function, which is going to listen or take care of mouse down events. So let's write the function definition now for mouse down handler. So we'll make this one private function mouse, oops, lowercase m, mouse down handler. Now, with, and I'll add in the braces now, with functions that handle events, such as the mouse down event, we have to put in, it has to accept a parameter, which is event. So, event of type mouse event, we'll say. Okay, so event is the variable that we're going to define of type mouse event. So the mouse event gets passed from this add event listener to our function here, and it's a void function. So that's common to functions that handle events, they're void. So now we want some actions to be performed when the mouse down event occurs. But before we go on, let's add some comments in. We didn't add comments back here. So we're adding, up here, adding an event listener to the stage. Oops. So to the stage to handle mouse down events. Okay, so one comment there, and let's say down here, mouse down handler handles mouse down events. It may seem obvious after I've just given you an explanation, but remember, comments are not for now while you're actually writing the code. They're for later when you come back to your code and you wonder what's going on. So we've added those comments now. When the mouse down event occurs, we want to move a circle on the stage to where we have clicked the mouse. So let's just do it and we'll understand what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to create, I haven't created it yet, but I'm going to create a symbol in Flash called myCircle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the X and Y position of that circle to the place on the stage where I've clicked the mouse. So it's going to say myCircle X, and there's going to be a myCircle Y. So myCircle is the symbol's instance name. So we're going to set the myCircle.x, so the X position of the myCircle symbol, to where we clicked on the stage. So we have to interrogate or examine the event variable here. And so to do that, you click the dot. So using the dot, we can access the properties of the event object. And we're looking for stage X. So event.stageX will tell us where on the stage we've clicked our mouse. Okay, and we'll just copy that and just change it for the Y position. This won't be exactly what we want, but we'll see how to adjust it later. So we'll save that, and what's happened there? Let's get rid of that. Save. Okay, so now we're going to create the myCircle symbol. So you want to go back to your stage. So click on the Flash file, and our stage appears, and we just want to create a circle. So grab your oval tool, just draw it in the middle of the page. Okay, right click, go convert to symbol. Now it's very important what we do here. This name symbol is the type of symbol, not the instance name. So we want to give it a type, a symbol type of circle with capital C. And very important, let's have a look at the registration point. We can see that's in the top left. So we're going to leave it as the registration point in the top left, but that's just important to keep in mind, as we'll see shortly. Okay, and then when you click on the properties panel for the symbol, so make sure your symbol is selected, and click on properties down the bottom here. We need to give this circle this circle type an instance name. So we'll call it my circle to match our action script code. Okay, and now save the Flash file again, and let's run it and see what happens. Okay, so I'm just about to click my mouse. There we go. Okay, you can see that the circle is following where I'm clicking on the mouse. However, there is a problem. If you look very closely at my mouse cursor, it's going to click right in the middle, or as close as middle as I can, and we can see that the circle is hanging towards the bottom right of where I click the mouse cursor. So I'll click again. See, it's hanging to the bottom right of where I click the cursor. Okay, so we're going to fix that in the ActionScript code. And to do that, we need to take away the height, or half the height and half the length of the circle, the my circle symbol. So we're going to put in my circle dot width divided by 2. Okay, so we're taking away half the width and half the height when we're setting the X and Y positions. And save that. And Control Enter to play again. Now, when we click, the circle, or the center point of the circle, should be exactly where we click now. Okay, so that's running. So have a go at this code